Hi guys, this is Transformation Thursday. We're a part.
Is my nose okay?
Your nose is fine. She put some sunscreen on.
Only because I had it left over on my hand.
Anyway, we're a part of a group. Melody from Transforming Melody and Rhonda from Spanky Cola started this group. We've kind of just changed things up in the last week, so all we're going to talk about is our relationship with God and what He's done for us this past week and how He's working to transform us from within. And so if you're looking for anything about weight loss, it is that Weight is Enough, and we've already would have had that up for you. It goes up on Wednesdays. So pardon the kids in the background. We're on Sandy's deck and they're all in the pool. So a couple of things I wanted to talk about is, first off, I found these cards and they're Sadie Robinson Live Original Scripture Shareables. And I found them at Hobby Lobby. And they're little cards with scriptures so that you can memorize them. And that was my goal. And that's what I had thought I was going to do. But I have a very poor memory, I guess, because I have been trying to memorize. I'm going to hold this page in my journal. I have a little quote here in my, one of the cards right here, and I'm thinking I'm going to memorize this every day. I'm going to read it, I'm going to memorize it. And it's anything is possible if a person believes, Mark 9:23. I can't quote that to you. I could only tell you Mark 9:23. I can't get, and that's the shortest one. And I thought, my goodness, if I can't even do that. And I was really getting caught up in the fact that I wanted to do this and wanted to be, I am in awe when people quote, like, different Psalms or whatever, and it always relates to whatever it is you're going through or your problem or whatever. And when they do that, I think, oh gosh, I'd like to be able to do that. So I thought I could do that with these cards. Well, try as I might, it's not going to happen. And I just had to come to realization that that's not going to happen. Because not everything you want to happen in life is going to happen, and you have to just let it go.
But anything is possible if a person believes.
This is what I was trying to tell myself. I kept reading that quote and reading that quote, and just through my Bible study, and I have been reading that Jesus Calling, and I have a companion to that and a Kindle version, and it tells you like each day, like how you could do your readings, and it doesn't follow, like Jesus Calling has each day of the year, and there's a section there, and then they tell you some verses or different parts of the Bible to read and to ponder on, and then they give you some questions. And it doesn't follow, next day. It's randomly picking out dates throughout the year. And so that was just something in the beginning of the week. I had found those cards, and I thought, I'm going to do this, and that's it. But really, it's trust me enough to let things happen without striving to predict or control them. I was trying to control that I could do this, and I was trying to make myself be able to do it, and guess what? I have to realize I can't. I'm not going to be one of those people who are going to be able to quote scripture. I love it and I'm going to still appreciate when other people do it, but I'm also going to know that that's not something I can do. I've tried a week of it, and I've really kind of beat myself up over it, and the more I tried, I think the worse I did. And and it was like, that was losing the entire point of learning how to quote scripture, because I was trying to be this perfect person who could do that, and I just know it's not going to happen. That's just not going to happen, and I'm going to let that go. I'm going to let go and let God, as they say, because I'll still put these in here, and I'm going to read one for a week. I'll just keep reading it for the week, and hopefully something up here is going to click, and it'll be in there. So I plan on changing out the card and putting a different one in there, because I do this daily, and I work in this journal daily, and so I do plan on still doing it. I'm just not going to set myself up for failure and set myself up for disappointment in myself, because that's what was happening. I was thinking, oh my goodness, how could you not even remember that two-line little thing? And I think it was just a roadblock inside my head, and I was just more determined than ever. And anyway, maybe it'll come to me later when I'm not trying so hard, is what I'm hoping for.
What if you just want, like for a day, just say anything is possible, and then whenever you think about it, anything is possible.
I know, I tried that, and I would, for the longest
time. And then the next day say, if you believe.
I did, I tried it, and then I would just remember Mark 9:23, Mark 9:23. And I'm telling you, it was a complete failure, so I'm not going to even do that. Anyway, I did decorate this week. I had left this pretty plain, and I wasn't decorating it, and I made these little, I'm not going to show you inside because I have a lot of personal things in there, but I made these little things to go after, and I put a ribbon, and I put these on the bottom, because I had decorated my other planner that I have in my thing, and other people decorate their spiritual journals, and I thought this was more functional, and I thought, no, I'm going to be looking at it every day. Why shouldn't it be pretty? So I did take the time out and add some things in here in a notepad, because that was helpful to me when I had written down people who we wanted to pray for. Like when we asked you that at the end here, I do write those down. I had them on a different pad. Now I can write them on here, and so I'll be able to easily refer to them when I'm working in my journal every day. So this is what's been happening for my week. Really has nothing to do with weight loss. It's just more to do with I have to learn to accept things and just appreciate that I'm trying, and I can only do so much. So anyway, you're up.
I'm up. Oh, she's getting a call.
That's okay. You can go ahead.
So
I'll see who it
important.
is. It's a text.
Well, God's always in my life, and I always say that He's not hearing me, but I know He's hearing me. So I don't want you people to think that I'm not knowing that He's listening to me, because I know He is, but I'm just like a little speck on the earth, and I know that doesn't matter, that He still pays attention to me. But He blesses me in so many ways, and it's just, I have my grandkids all the time. There's so many people that don't have grandkids, or they're not close with their grandkids, and so I'm just very fortunate that I get to see them so much. Sometimes a little too much, but you have your days. So, and I felt bad because David wanted to spend the night last night, and I just wasn't up for it. So I told him no, but I told him he could spend the night tonight, but he said no. But I bet you he'll be here tonight. So I know they like it because it's the pool and they got their friends over here, especially since they go to the school district that I live by, that I'm part of. And so, but He blesses me in so many ways. I had my anniversary. I've been with Jim for 45 years, and trust me, God helped me along a lot, because you don't get to 45 years without having a lot of ups and downs. And
That's what marriage is.
It's just, and there were a couple times that that it was going to end, because you just reach that down, and you're just not finding a way over that hill. But through deep prayer, I found my way over that hill, and I've got 45 years under my belt now. So, and then we went out to eat, and
they said it would never last.
And they said it would never last. They never would. They did think that. Jim's mother didn't think it would last. No. That's for sure. But it's just, there were a lot of points that I didn't think it would last either. We had bad financial drought, like in '83, right after my father passed. So it really would have been '84, because Dad passed in December. But Jim had to work out of town, and so it put a strain on the marriage, because he was gone for almost a year. I mean, he came home for visits, but not that many. And I had 3 kids at that point, so it was hard. But God stayed with me, and He helped me, and He helps me all the time. I know He does. And so I'm just thankful that I have Him with me in my life, and I pray for all the people around the world. My sister-in-law Bertie had made the comment the other day, and I put it on my vlog, that that her husband was complaining about the fireworks and how noisy they were and how annoying they are. And then she pointed out that people in the Middle East listen to those noises all day, every day. And as much as I hate this expression, 24/7, but it literally is 24/7 over there.
For them, yeah, and it's not fireworks.
Yeah, and it's actual bombs and guns, and I pray for the people out there,
Most definitely.
because they definitely need our prayers. And like they could just be walking down the street minding their own business. And look at the poor people traveling and stuff. So, but I'm sure, hopefully, their God will tell them that they're doing it wrong. Hopefully. But I don't know. Hopefully our God will keep watch over the other people.
Well, He does keep watch over everybody, but yes.
Yeah.
It's just, it's sad that, and I'm so grateful that we were brought up in our faith. And, we could have just as easily been brought up in that faith. And then that's who we'd be. And then I would just think, oh goodness, something has to touch them, that they realize that that's not the right, a religion that wants you to kill is just...
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I don't understand it, and maybe someday that they'll be able to see that each individually. But I can imagine how hard that would be to go against the grain of who you've been all your life.
Right.
And that's all you know.
Well, that'd be like telling us not to believe in God.
Exactly. So I can appreciate it, and I just think that, anyway, so let's all pray for them.
Yes, well, I pray
prayer
for
is very strong. And just that they get that one little insight that maybe that things aren't so great doing it that way, and maybe that their religion needs a little tweaking, because I think nothing that was written so long ago couldn't use a little tweaking.
Yes.
In today's day. So anyway, please like this video,
comment,
subscribe,
and share.
and check out the other ladies that are in part of this group.